Somebody smoking. These are Jessica's clothes, and why would she try to burn them?
Sam.
Jessica? Glad you're home.
Thanks. I hope you don't mind.
You kidding? You know you're always welcome here.
Sam. The guy who called you from the force, did he say something to upset you?
He didn't. The case he's investigating did. Man was murdered tonight.
Murdered tonight? Really? That's awful. Do they have any leads on who did it?
There's been a tip or two.
Who was killed? Is it anybody we know?
No. Guy was tall. Dark hair, blue eyes. Seems he rented a room tonight. Paid by the hour at the Willard Motel in the outskirts of town. Seems that this John may have been murdered by a prostitute. Jessica, you wouldn't know anything about this John being murdered, would you?
No, of course not.
I didn't ask you, Simone. I asked Jessica.
Daddy, why would you ask me something like that? Of course, I don't know anything.
Why did you come home tonight? I didn't think you wanted to have anything to do with us.
What happened was... Okay, you know, look, if you don't want me here, I'll leave.
Hey, of course we do. Don't we, Dad?
Well, she'd never left.
I do too.
We're really tired, so we're going up to bed now.
Yeah, good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night, Daddy.
Sweet dreams, Jess. Dad, what is going on, huh? Why are you treating Jessica like a criminal?
Sam.
I'm afraid Jessica could have killed a man tonight. You heard me. I think that Jessica could have killed a man tonight.
Sam, no.
Oh, my God.
Remember that call I got at the Seascape? There was a cop friend of mine who called me and told me that I should come down and see the crime scene. She was convinced that Jessica may be involved in the murder.
Why would he think that?
A witness saw a girl matching Jessica's description.
Sam, a lot of girls match Jessica's description.
Yeah, that's no reason to think she's a killer.
That's true. But unfortunately, this places Jessica at the crime scene.
An earring.
One of a pair that Grace and I gave her on her 16th birthday.
Sam, are you sure?
Positive.
Look, maybe she lent it to another prostitute.
Noah's right. Of course, girls are always borrowing and lending clothes.
No. Look, these earrings meant too much to Jessica for her to just lend them out to someone to wear.
The old Jessica, maybe, Dad, but not the new Jess.
I mean, if Jessica was sentimental about things still, she wouldn't be doing what she's doing.
It's not just the earring and girl matching Jessica's description at the crime scene.
There's more.
I found this in the back planter. before I came in the house.
Jessica.
Do you say you found that in the planter in the backyard?
Just before I came in. Jessica must have burned it and God knows what else to try to destroy any evidence linking her to the murder. She tried to bury it in the back. If I'd gotten home a few minutes later, might not have smelled the smoke and see where it was coming from.
Okay, let's assume for a second that Jessica actually killed this guy.
No,
Here, hear me out, all right? If she did, it must have been in self-defense.
Oh, absolutely. No. I mean, Jessica's angry and she's definitely messed up, but she's not a murderer, Sam. She just isn't.
I agree. Unless there were drugs involved, which is a definite possibility, then there's no telling what she could have done.
No, I still don't believe it, all right? This is my kid's sister we're talking about. She's not some hardened hooker that embraces that lifestyle. All right, she's doing this because she's in love with Spike and she wants to please him. Forget that the guy's totally using her.
Look, I hear what you're saying, and I hope you're right. But these kind of things happen, especially when sex and money are involved. And I have a sinking feeling that what happened tonight is one of those cases.
What are you going to do?
The only thing I can do. I'm gonna have to turn in my daughter on suspicion.
Dad, you can't turn Jessica into the cops. She's your own daughter, for God's sake.
Don't you think this is hell for me, Noah? Because it is.
Then don't do it.
I have to.
Why, Sam?
For her own good.
I don't see how that's true.
Look, your sister has been on a downward spiral for a while now. Smoking, drinking, doing drugs. And now she's a prostitute. That John could have murdered her tonight, just as easily as being murdered himself. Now, she has got to be stopped before things get any worse.
How could they?
If Jessica doesn't turn herself in and is somehow linked to the murder, the DA will throw the book at her. At least this way there's a strong case for leniency.
Look, you make it sound like she's some cold-blooded killer, which she's not.
I know that. I know if Jessica was somehow involved in this, for self-defense. Bottom line, if I can't convince her to turn herself in, I'm gonna have to turn in myself for her own.